Let's go down and take a look at the fascia. How does the air get in? And you're going to see that this is a system that works so well, so beautifully, that it should be done on most homes in Texas. This region gets so hot. Typical attics, an attic situation like this, it's not uncommon at 145, 150 degrees inside attic space like this. This will keep the attic temperature down to just barely over what the outside air temperature is. So if it's 100 degrees outside, your attic temperature will only be about 100 degrees. That's incredible. If you have a little bit of air conditioning on the inside of the house that's leaking into the attic like most do, it's probably actually going to drop the temperature down from the temperature on the outside of the house. Let's go take a look. Now this roof vent system is by far one of my favorites. It's amazing what it does. So these blocks, this is where the fascia is going to set. And so we have these on this section every 24 inches. On the section below, it's actually every 16 inches. The framing was a little different on that. Now you notice my hand goes behind the fascia here. Now this is raw wood. Behind me you see, well, way behind me, it's actually already primed, and we prime all sides. The reason for that is behind here, air is going to be going up behind here and through these slats over the roof. Now at the edge here, there will be a drip edge that comes down and covers this. So there'll be very little air movement, but in this area, the air will be going in under here and up through. Now, what is it that takes care of bugs and things like that from getting in? We use a Cor-A-Vent system, and it works out absolutely fantastic. Now I'm on a little different section of the same area of roof. Here we have the fascia with the primer on it, and you can see these very small screws. Now on this particular project, because we have stucco fascia here to start with, that was 1 inch, and then the Cor-A-Vent is 1 inch. So we ended up going with 4-inch screws. They're a deck type screw, exterior screw with very, very small heads, as you can see there. Now the neat part about this Cor-A-Vent is, I'm getting under it, and hopefully the camera will focus so you can actually see this. Pardon my poor filming here, but you're going to get a look at this Cor-A-Vent. And so 1 inch up in here, actually 1.5 inches up in here, there is this Cor-A-Vent, and the Cor-A-Vent is vented, but it doesn't allow critters, doesn't allow any kind of insect of any size at all to go into the attic. And we really like this product for this. Now, we had to get real creative on how to install it, and you know, we've had our bloopers. The reason that we go with screws, the reason that we do this is because you're hanging the fascia out there a little way, and you want to make sure that this thing is really, really secure. We use plywood blocks, 1 inch thick, plywood blocks. The reason we use plywood is because when you put a screw through it, and we use a pilot hole to do that, but when you put a screw through it, you don't want a piece of wood there that's going to split. Most woods with that size, it's only 2 inches wide, 1 inch thick, would split in a situation like that. But with the plywood, and especially when you pre-drill it, you're not going to split that. Now we also prime that, and we do that on those wood blocks all the way around. And again, because this is a breathing area, and it looks fantastic when they get this all painted the same color, and I'm not sure what kind of colors they're going to go with. They ask that we prime this in a light gray. That's why this color was chosen. You can see the stucco is a different color, but this is probably all going to be a matching color when they finish painting the house. So this is the way to get the house to breathe, and believe me, it will tremendously save on utility bills. As utility bills go up, you become a real winner on this by investing up front in venting for a metal roof.